And Lot also, which went with Abram, had flocks, had herds, and tents.
Right, and like the article said, it said family relationships. All of our people, we was all interchanging with each other, giving them family. It's going to further say, was it Abraham and Lot, who he said, if I go this way and you go that way, because the land was too big, because they got into a little dispute between their servants. So we had massive of land. And they can just say, well, I'm going to just take this whole side of the land. Then you just take this whole side of the land. That shows that's our wealth.
You just have to, if you run into Philistines or whatever the case may be, you just have to fight for it,
Yeah, that's all. That's all shit is.
But see, that's
on our side.
Right. See, that's why the scriptures say in Deuteronomy 32, it say he separated us. He put the boundaries of Israel with Israel.
We had our own.
Right. We had our own little ecosystem.
Yeah. Economy. That's what they call it now.
Yeah.
But we had our own.
That's what I've been trying to say.
Yeah.
But see, we already had that before Abraham, before Moses. We had it in the time of Adam.
Yep.
When you go into in the Apocrypha, when you go into the the operations, when man was first born, to tell you about the operations, knowledge, they had counsel, etc. Yeah. That was showing that they had some type of some order and structure to themselves. The Adamites.
We had structure before the commandments was out. We always had commandments in our minds anyway.
And that means, right. And Adam ain't do business by his motherfucking self, so it had to be more than one person.
Right.
That because that'll kill that too.
Yep.
That'll show it was a lot of people there for them to do that. Stay tuned. Oh, if you pay attention long enough, we'll give you that on the next round.
It says that the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together. For their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together.
Right. So everybody, you heaping all these nations together and bringing them all together, it's impossible. They're supposed to have their own inheritance. They're supposed to have their own land. They're supposed to have their own what they call municipalities, where they deal. They set up their judges. They set up everything from
Council.
everything from their social services. They're dealing with their people.
Yep.
Can't bring everybody together and expect, for them to thrive off this one system.
See what the word council is. I want to bring something out real quick, because the brother Yak just said that Adam wasn't doing it by himself, right? Now this is going into in the beginning, right? This is Ecclesiasticus 17:1. It said the Lord created man of the earth and turned him into it again. He gave them few days and a short time, and power also over the things therein. He endued them with strength by themselves. He's saying them. It wasn't just him.
The sustainability right there when you go into that. It sustain themselves.
Yep, it's going to say it. And made them according to his image, and put the fear of man upon all flesh, and gave him dominion over beasts and fowl. Get into Adam. Now here you go right here. It says they received the use of the 5 operations of the Lord. And in the 6th parted them understanding, and in the 7th speech, an interpreter of the cognition thereof, meaning a thought process, they can understand what's going on. And it says counsel. This is the first thing. Now what does the word counsel mean?
Alright, this is council from, let me start, early 13th century, right here. From Old French counsel, advice, counsel, deliberation, thought. From Latin concilium, plan, opinion.
Plan.
What verse?
Plan, opinion, thought.
Go to the, it's another word right there.
This one? Want this one?
Yeah. Lawyer.
Here we go.
Ooh.
It means lawyer. Go down, because I know it. It's right there.
The second one?
Yep, kind of.
Lawyer, look.
Right, lawyer. So a lawyer deals with what? They deal with problems, situations, and money. That's what a lawyer deals in. And tongue, and in eyes, ears, and the heart, which is mine, gave he them to understand. Mm-hmm. With all he filled them with the knowledge of understanding, and shewed them good and evil. So they knew how to operate managing money. They knew how to do economic systems.
Yeah, they
basically.
know about the bargain.
Right.
They knew it already.
They already
They need
knew it.
somebody to sit there and be like, hey, look. They're
They
like,
already
why you
knew
talking
it.
like I'm stupid?
Because you people think that motherfuckers got to go to
Yeah.
school and college and
Yeah.
this and that.
Yeah.
The Lord downloaded that in their membrane when He first created the Adamites.
And they showed it to you in the Matrix.
exactly.
How do you fly this plane? Hold on, give me a second.
Yeah.
She said, got it. And when flew that motherfucker? Oh, they can do it in the movies, but the man who made everything can't do that, though.
Yeah,
Right.
but that's the Edomites. It all boils down to fucking white people, because the God clearly said God didn't give us rights. He didn't give us sovereignty. Like, and basically, in sovereignty embodies what he just read out of
Sirach
Sirach
17.
17.
That's why the Apocrypha is out the Bible for all you Christians.
This is Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 6, verse 3. For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest.
So who the fuck told the white man he can come with the UCC creditor straw man I stand? Who the fuck told him he can do that? That's unrighteous, and you got to answer for that. And you took censor of his people year
That's
after
all
year
right.
after year after year after year. But King David did it. Look what happened. But ain't nothing gonna happen to you though. Y'all elites think about that. Y'all forefathers did that, not ours. Go ahead, you ours.
For power is given you of the Lord, and sovereignty from the highest. Who shall try your works and search out your counsels? Because being ministers of his kingdom, ye have not judged aright, nor kept the law.
You heard what he just said, right?
We-
I just
we
told
did.
you, he talking to y'all.
Yeah.
We ain't do the shit. We just here to tell y'all what y'all did like y'all did us shit.
Nor walk after the counsel of the Most High. Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you.
How you gonna do it to him?
Horribly and speedily shall he come upon you.
Right, so come on with your CIA and how you running it and shit. Cause I feel like the guy Gary Webb on the fucking Don't Kill a Messenger. We'll watch the movie and I'll show y'all what I'm talking about. Me and Cuz seen the Cuz like that. We right there. Go ahead.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
says,
I ain't cut you off.
oh, you
yeah.
straight?
Yeah, cause it just show how they slowly come and then they start doing shit to show themselves to you.
So that
And they
actually,
doing it exactly to us right now when I'm
movie-
watching that movie.
actually that movie play your life.
Yeah, yeah, actually
It's
do.
really
You
your
been in
life.
this truth and doing it, why they show you how they coming to us.
Okay.
It says, for a sharp judgment shall be to them that be in high places.
The elites.
Right.
Slavery. That's their judgment.
For mercy,
Continual employment.
Right.
Taking up dead
that's
bodies
the
like
economics for
Ezekiel.
their ass. For mercy will soon pardon the meanest, but mighty men shall be mightily tormented.
Mhm. Okay.
Yeah. So, how far did you get in Genesis 13?
To verse, I'm on verse 6 now.
Take the 12.
I'm sorry, verse 6, it says, Genesis chapter 13, verse 6, and the land was not able to bear them, that they might dwell together, for their substance was great, so that they could not dwell together. And there was a strife between the herdmen of Abram's cattle and the herdmen of Lot's cattle.
So what's wrong with separation, as far as that goes? You know. Okay.
Cast it out. And the Canaanite and the Perizzite dwelled then in the land, and Abram said unto Lot, let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and between my herdmen and thy herdmen, for we be brethren. Is not the whole land before thee separate? The whole land before thee, Slacker. Separate thyself.
Right. That's what we did. There's Black Wall Street. We separated ourselves. But what happened? The so-called white man came in. He bombed. Got his militants. Got his military. Came in and bombed us, man.
No, I just wanted him to jump real quick. How far are we taking this? 16?
20.
12? Okay, I was going to see if he can jump and find that Abraham had a military. See, Abraham ain't just set up all this wealth and money. Yeah, yeah, and then just thought like,
I got it.
okay, and then just thought like, oh, well, shit, I got money, I got wealth, I got happiness, I got family, I got spiritual discernment, I can meditate and all that, but then anybody come take y'all, go ahead, cuz I'm done talking, ain't nothing better than the scripture.
Okay, it says, this is Genesis 14 to 13. And there came one that had escaped and told Abraham the Hebrew.
Oh, see, why I'm about to look that up to show that he was a Hebrew.
Yeah.
And there came out that had escaped and told Abraham the Hebrew, for he dwelt in the plain of Morah, and the Amorite, brother of Eshcol, and the brother of Anar, and these were confederate with Abraham. And when Abram, same person. And when Abram heard that his brother was taken captive, He armed his trained servants, born in his own house,
What?
318, and pursued them unto Dan.
See that? He had a military. He actually, he ain't just have servants and, you know, because that's how this world wants you to think. Mayweather. See that? I call motherfuckers out. Where your army at?
Yep.
Because T.I. say he's going to punch your ass in your eye. Them little couple of bodyguards, that ain't no army, because you got like 8 different big ass,
Niggas
400-pound dudes,
drop.
one gun to kill all of them. Where your military at? So you just got to stop playing and letting these white folks, fool you, man. You
Yeah.
supposed to have a military.
Yeah,
man.
with that stupid ass sovereignty plan that you niggas trying to uphold and shit. You dumbass nigga who was speaking outside of the Jake who called himself an Israelite speaking outside Washington.
I think that
Talking about I see talking about we sovereign this and that. Okay, you niggas ain't sovereign in America. The sovereignty in the scriptures of the ancient world, yeah, we were sovereign, but spiritually we sovereign because we know who we are.
Right.
That's the difference from back then till now.
Because how did Abraham make Lot back sovereign? He just went talk to him. Hey, you know that's my little nephew. No, he went over there and whooped their motherfucking ass.
Yep.
So we get to become sovereign when Yahweh Shah come
Hey.
and put his goddamn foot on these crackers' neck.
Yep.
That's how we get our sovereignty.
Right.
Through blood.
Through
motherfucker.
right through
What
power
you
and
talking
strength.
about?
But then you got the what the fuck they name is, man? I was not thinking about. The Black Unconscious Movement. They talk about how they sovereign and then they want to use these damn petitions. What the fuck is y'all military at?
Crips and Bloods.
CIA, they military.
Crips and Bloods, your fucking military.
That's why the scriptures say power
niggas
and
is-
sovereignty is given to you from the Most High.
That's why Yahweh Shah got to come and give it to him.
Yep.
All right.
Let me finish this.
Yep. Go ahead.
I can't.
Alright, this is verse 8 in Genesis 13. And Abram said unto Lot, Let there be no strife, I pray thee, between me and thee, and be between my herdmen and thy herdmen, for we be brethren. Is not the whole land before thee? Separate thyself, I pray thee, from me. If thou wilt take the left hand, then I will go to the right. Or if thou depart to the right hand,
And that was
then
just. And that was just. Because I'm just mentioning this because they got motherfuckers out here who believing that Abram and Lot got into a fight and got into an argument. They separated and shit.
Wow.
The scriptures say that they was men and they separated righteously.
if thou
That's the
depart-
stupid ass biblical fucking shows that come on HBO, the History Channel and shit.
Yeah, you know.
And Esau, that's you actually fighting against the GMS war. I already know what you want. Why? Because I've been watching your documentaries before I became the truth 5 years ago. And I now see that it's an influx of biblical documents, and there's so many that I can't even keep track to even record. Not watch, just to record it. So he working hard on our ass,
Yep.
but we gonna win all the time.
There's a biblical
Yeah.
warfare going on.
Yeah, big time.
The more you afflict us, the more we multiply.
It says that I will take the left hand, then will I go to the right. Or if thou depart to the right hand, then I will go to the left. And Lot lifted up his eyes, and behold, all the plain of Jordan. That it was well watered everywhere. Before the Lord destroyed Sodom and Gomorrah, even as the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, as thou camest unto Zoar.
And when they say water everywhere, that means it was vegetation every goddamn way.
Then Lot chose him all the plain of Jordan, and Lot journeyed east, and they separated themselves the one from another, from the others. Like it.
Yeah, all that is the Fertile Crescent.
Abram dwelt in the land of Canaan, and Lot dwelt in the cities of the plain, and pitched his tent towards Sodom. That was 12.
All right, Genesis 23.
Genesis chapter 23, verse 1. It says Sarah was 107 and 20 years old. These were the years of the life of Sarah. And Sarah died in Kirjathaba. The same is Hebron in the land of Canaan.
Now, this is an exact situation where a family member or somebody dies. You have to have your own land to bury it. You know, you can't just bury it anywhere.
Yeah,
So
like
what do you have to
America.
do? Yeah, exactly.
You bury them with fucking strangers and homosexuals and pedophiles and stuff like that. That's wicked.
And idols on top of that.
And idols and
I was
shit.
gonna say too, man. Demonic symbols, all kind of shit.
Most of you would say, well, you can buy a family plot, but where's the family plot located at? A cemetery full
on
of...
thousands of other bones.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it.
And that's corrupt. That ain't how it goes. The order goes that you buy your own land. But that's the part of the barter system. You gotta have, when you have sovereignty, you gotta have all those aspects of your not society, society. All right, or your economy. Yeah, you can continue.
Con, it says, and Abraham came to mourn for Sarah and to weep for her. And Abram stood up from before his dead and spake unto the sons of Heth, saying, I am a stranger and a sojourner with you. Give me a possession of a burying place with you, that I may bury my dead out of my sight. And the children of Heth answered Abraham, saying unto him, Hear us, my Lord. Thou art a mighty prince among us. In the choice of our scepters.
All right, now before you continue, there's a situation in here. I believe they was just trying to give. I'm not sure, but I'm not gonna speculate. But he had to buy that land so he can get a bill of sales.
Okay, jump down 15.
Yeah, and that's what we're gonna get into.
Verse 15 say, My Lord, hearken unto me, and the land is worth 400 shekels of silver. What is that betwixt me and thee? Bury therefore thy dead. And Abraham hearkened unto the Ephron, and Abraham weighed to Ephron the silver.
Now, why did he have to give a bill of sales? Because of his inheritance, he had to pass it down to his children. The children's children, they buried the same dead in the same place. All right.
That's cold.
And the reason why I mention that is because it applies now today. We still have record of our holy land. We still have records of our foreparents and all the things that they passed down to us. All right, their lots and all their land. All right. But he's, yeah.
No, you on point, because what you saying, watch you finna read it.
Okay.
Watch this, it go right with it.
I'm gonna start with 5. It say, and the children of Heth answered Abraham, saying unto him, Hear us, my Lord. Thou art a mighty prince among us. In the choice of our scepters, bury the dead. None of us shall withhold from thee his sceptre, but that thou mayest bury thy dead. And Abraham stood up and bowed himself to the people of the land, even the children of Heth. And he communed with them, saying, If it be your mind that I will bury my dead out of my sight, hear me and entreat for me Ephron, the son of Zohar, that he may give me the cave of Machpelah.
All these witnesses. That's what's happening.
Yeah,
But what
the
you
witnesses.
said. Yeah, because you said his kids. Now watch how the kids witnesses too.
Which he have, which is in the end of his field. For as much money as it worth, he shall give it to me for possession of a burying place among you.
Sound like to me that's called transaction.
And Ephron dwelt among the children of Heth, and Ephron the Hittite answered Abraham in the audience of the children of Heth, even of all that went in at the gate of his city, saying, Nay, my Lord, hear me. The field give I thee, and the cave that is therein. I gave it thee in the presence of the sons of my people.
Right there. He had to have witnesses. All right. So so later on down the line, nobody have any basically in a dispute. They would have known whose is who, what is what.
Yeah, just in case you try to burn the records or anything, you can't burn people's mouth and tongue out. And you got to be at that time a man or woman of your word, or you get your ass stoned to death.
Yeah. In America, they used to shake the hand. They used to have a lot of agreements were settled based on a handshake and word of mouth.
Now they got us just greeting like that.
Yeah, basically.
and then speaking on the handshake and,
Yeah,
and,
that's
and,
right.
and agreement.
Yeah.
Now, it's this shirt they made back in the 80s when we stayed on the low end on 21st State Street. They made a shirt, got the builders in the back with two crackers' hands shaking like this.
That's
Making
the
agreement
Masonic
that it,
Brotherhood,
right.
though.
That's what
Boys and Girls Club.
that's what I was saying. No, that's Masonic Brotherhood.